In today's digital era, protecting your network from potential attacks is more crucial than ever before. Whether you're a network admin or a business owner, ensuring the integrity of your network should be a top priority. There are numerous ways to do this, but one often overlooked yet highly effective method is Dynamic ARP Inspection, DAI. In this blog post, we will delve into the intricacies of DAI and illustrate its importance in maintaining network integrity. Understanding ARP. To appreciate Dynamic ARP Inspection, we must first understand Address Resolution Protocol, ARP. ARP is a protocol used to map an IP address to a MAC address on a local network. A device uses ARP to find the MAC address of another device in the same network, given its IP address. However, the simplicity of ARP is also its weakness. It trusts all replies, whether or not they were in response to a request. This vulnerability opens the door to ARP spoofing or poisoning attacks, where an attacker can link their MAC address with the IP address of another device on the network. This could lead to man-in-the-middle attacks, denial of service, or data theft. The role of Dynamic ARP Inspection. This is where Dynamic ARP Inspection, DAI, comes into play. DAI is a security feature available on many modern network switches that prevents ARP spoofing. It does this by intercepting and inspecting ARP packets on the local network. DAI validates ARP packets by comparing them to a trusted database, known as a DHCP binding table, which pairs MAC addresses to IP addresses. If the packet's information matches an entry in the DHCP binding table, it's considered valid and allowed through. If it doesn't match, or if the packet is a gratuitous ARP reply, an unsolicited message used to update ARP cache, the packet is discarded, effectively blocking potential attacks. In networks where static IP addressing is used, administrators can manually build an ARP Access Control List, ACL, to provide DAI with the necessary trusted information. Configuring Dynamic ARP Inspection. Implementing DAI involves configuring it on your network switches. The process can vary depending on the switch vendor and model, but typically, it involves enabling DAI on a VLAN basis, configuring ARP ACLs if you're using static IP addresses, setting the rate limit for incoming ARP requests. It's important to remember that DAI works best in conjunction with DHCP snooping. DHCP snooping builds the DHCP binding table that DAI uses to validate ARP packets. Without DHCP snooping, you would need to manually create this table, which can be laborious in larger networks. The impact of Dynamic ARP Inspection. DAI's ability to block ARP spoofing attacks significantly increases the security of your network. It provides a layer of protection that enhances network integrity, ensuring that data can be safely and reliably transmitted. However, like all security measures, DAI is not a standalone solution. It should be used as part of a comprehensive network security strategy that includes firewalls, intrusion prevention systems, and regular vulnerability scanning. Remember, a secure network is a happy network. By understanding and implementing features like Dynamic ARP Inspection, you can safeguard your network and keep it operating at its best. In conclusion, Dynamic ARP Inspection is an invaluable tool for maintaining network integrity. By validating ARP packets against trusted information, it prevents ARP spoofing attacks, thereby enhancing your network security. As threats to networks continue to evolve, using measures such as DAI is not just advisable, it's essential.